Hello guys, it's Bruno here and this is Motivation Monday. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. Well, I have a really good team around me of professional trainer who studied this their entire life, so I'm in really good hands in the physical part. They follow each and every training that I do on a daily basis, and they also help me in the mental part because that's what they studied also, how to tackle mental blocks while preparing and while racing. So this SEPA Academy, it's packed with professional people who are there to help me in every obstacle that I find physically and mentally in my preparation. And so that the physical part is definitely followed by professional trainers. Mentally, it's also followed, but I feel like mentally it's also a game of you and the pain, you and the fatigue of paddling, you and the goal that you set in front of yourself that you want to achieve. So I feel a little bit that the mental preparation part is more all inside your brain and you have to find your route to conquer it. While physically it's of course it's a followed routine that I'm lucky enough to have professional trainers around me who are helping me. And yeah, so physically it's really hard. It's a lot of training, a lot of hours spent not only in the water on land doing big long sessions, but also really precise uh, small movement that they can correct your position, your muscle movement, your ligaments. But even there, it's not me doing it. There is professional people following and helping me in that. So I'm truly thankful for the work of my trainers because without them, I would be pretty much not here. And that's the answer. Uh, it's definitely running. I love running. As a child, I was always not too keen to run, but then, of course, I grew up in a family of athletes where running was always a big part. Yes and no. Usually, I just try to eat really healthy, organic, low kilometer food that I can get on markets or anywhere around, but realistically, I just try to eat simple and mostly organic. But if I'm getting ready, for example, for the 11 city or really long events, I of course change my diet. And before racing, I just adopt the traditional marathon running diet, the carbo stop before, and that's been helping me. A few people believes in it, a few people doesn't. I do. I feel the benefit of it. So I've been doing it for the last 5 years before the 11th city. So if you want to try it, why not? But it's really hard. You feel a little bit funny while you're preparing and training in those conditions. So not really a special diet, just good, organic, healthy food that is simple to prepare and I can mimic everywhere around the world. So yeah. Well, definitely the time that I spend doing an exercise. So the interval trainings are going up to 4 hours. Average pedals are around 3 hours in different intensities. Also, my running schedule gets longer. That's pretty much impossible, right? Like this through the camera. One tip that I can definitely give you is to go with the rhythm. Imagine that also while you're running, you have a cadence, you have a rhythm that you keep up for a certain time while you decide to run. So try to mimic the same rhythm while you're paddling. And that's what's been helping me a lot for my long distance paddling, is just to have that mentality that when you go to run, you're keeping one rhythm, one speed for long periods. So you should be able to do the same while paddling. And this being my technique for racing at the 11 city too. Just focus and keep the rhythm. So that's my tip.